Thanks, Jason. The Philippine economy continues to soar, with a growth rate last year second only to China. The head of the country's central bank was the keynote speaker at this weekend's Filipino community of Guam Ball. In an exclusive interview, I sat down with Governor Amando Tetangco, who says the Philippine economy is on track to maintain growth rates in the next 2 years, again outpacing its Asian neighbors. It was not too long ago that the Philippines was billed as the sick man of Asia, a country rich in natural and human resources, but mired in corruption and government inefficiency. Many credit President Benigno Aquino's anti-corruption drive and other reforms for lifting the economy to its current heights. Bangko Sentral Governor Amando Tetangco credits sound economic fundamentals, low inflation, and a healthy banking system for his country's solid performance.
It is important to provide the lifeblood to the various industries in the economy, and that is precisely what's happening. If you look at the credit of the domestic banking system, the bulk of this credit has been going to the productive sectors like manufacturing, real estate, retail, services. So with this liquidity situation, which is quite ample liquidity situation in the country, and the ability of the banks to lend, given their sound financial conditions, we think that the economy will continue to grow.
Tetangco says foreign direct investment is on the rise, and the government will ramp up infrastructure spending to address another of the long-standing ills that have plagued business investment. But the Philippines will elect a new president in May of next year. Will the good times continue when President Aquino's term ends? Tetangco is confident that the progress will not be derailed by any new administration. A growing and motivated middle class won't stand for it, he says, and the law is on their side.
We believe that what is important is it's going to be the continuity of the reforms and the policy trusts that have been implemented and are being planned. Others are being planned for implementation in the coming years. I think here many of the major reforms, the structural reforms, are already embedded in laws. So these are not going to be easy to reverse.
And as a close neighbor, Tetangco says, Guam may stand to benefit from Philippine economic growth.
Between exports from the Philippines and remittances from Guam, the earnings that the Philippines receives are much larger from remittances compared to exports. So that's a really major area where I think the relations between Guam and the Philippines can further flourish.
For more on my exclusive interview, join me every Monday during KUAM News Extra for Business Matters. Now back to you, Jason and Crystal.